Information emerged about the consequences of yesterday's missile attack on occupied Luhansk. According to the usually well-informed channel, A Spy File, a building used as a command post for the Russian Southern Group of Forces, belonging to the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the so-called LPR, was struck with Scalp-E missiles. Reportedly, 13 military personnel would have been killed, and another 26 were wounded. Two unrelated sources also claim that the commander of the Southern Military District, Colonel General Gennady Anashkin, was wounded. Russia. Unidentified flying object spotted flying over Stavropol and then Sochi. 230 kilometers separate the two cities. A new batch of Jedis from Asia and Africa who came to Ukraine to earn rubles. Please note that the Russian occupier has the Russian flag glued to his cap upside down. Looking forward to drone footage of these African mercenaries.
Man, yes, good. Yes. Oh, yes. No, yes. New photo, video.
A Ukrainian EOD engineer eloquently explains the Polish ZN-97 fuse for TM-62 anti-tank mines. It is a contact and magnetic influence fuse with a 15-minute arming delay. Self-destruct can be set to 3 or 5 days, or the fuse can function until the special batteries die.
Вашій увазі представляється ось такий підривник ZN-97-1. Значить, тип підривника, він є контактно-неконтактний. Принцип дії магнітний, тобто його спрацювання йде на зміну магнітного поля. Значить, він є прототип підривника МВН-72, МВН-80. Це аналог, відповідно, закордонного виробництва. Значить, перед початком його застосування треба впевнитися, що на передній основі є запобіжна скоба. В донній частині ми можемо бачити ось такий, як то кажуть, запобіжник, куди встановлюється перед початком два джерела живлення. Після того, от тут ви можете бачити, що можна встановлювати режим самоліквідації. Можна встановлювати режим на 3 доби, на 5 діб і встановлювати режим безкінечність. Тобто він буде працювати, поки джерело живлення не розрядиться. Значить, перед тим, як його встановлювати, значить, ми встановили джерело живлення, встановили відповідно, в якому режимі ми будемо його приводити в дію, ставимо режим безкінечність, після того ввинчуємо його в заряд, основний заряд, як у нас є міна ТМ-62, руками затягуємо відповідно, після чого знімаємо запобіжну скобу і відповідно нажимаємо. Значить, тут ви бачите моє маркування ZN-97-1 і є ще такий самий підривник ZN-97-2. Значить, ZN-97-1 це є підривник миттєвої дії, а ZN-97-2 він є сповільненої дії. Значить, після того, коли ми перевели міну в бойове положення, час переведення його йде в районі до 15 хвилин. Перший ступінь його переходу вона йде від хвилини до 3. Після того, коли проходить 3 хвилини, переходить друга ступінь його. Тобто йде перша ступінь, це є замикання контактів, виходить, від джерела живлення починає заряджатися бойовий конденсатор. Другий ступінь, коли включився конденсатор, зарядився, включається магнітне поле. І відповідно за 12-15 хвилин підривник переходив в бойове положення.
Russians claiming this is their air defense intercepting a Storm Shadow missile. The Wildberries warehouse in Elektrostal in St. Petersburg is searched. The footage shows riot police vehicles arriving to visit the ill-fated warehouse. This is not the first search. The police have previously carried out anti-migrant raids there, as a result of which illegal immigrants were sent to their homes. Russia is starting the production of the latest Volga cars. Small nuance. All their parts are Chinese, including the steering wheel. Even Russian PM Mishustin recognizes this.
Друзья, я все понимаю, однако. У вас где сейчас сделан руль конкретно? Китайский?
Кто?
Руль.
Руль, да, но на самом деле это же только начало.
Вы слышите ответ? Руль пока китайский.
The UK recently unveiled its new state-of-the-art war weapon, the Dragonfire laser. A directed energy weapon, it can take out a drone from miles away with pinpoint accuracy. I also understand it works against helicopters well, too.
This is Dragonfire, the UK's first laser weapon. Able to shoot down drones and missiles with incredible accuracy, it could revolutionize how we fight wars. And this isn't an idea decades away, we're building it right now to fit onto our warships in just 3 years' time. Rapid delivery of this incredible feat of British innovation is only possible because the government has this week reformed the way we procure for our military. So we'll be faster in getting our weapons into the hands of our soldiers, sailors and aviators years ahead of schedule. And through these reforms, we'll build more lethal British armed forces to defend the United Kingdom from threats at home and abroad.
McCall on Ukraine. Congress did not put restrictions on the use of these weapons. It's Jake Sullivan and your administration that has put the restrictions on these weapons. I talked to them. They cannot achieve victory with these restrictions that you have placed on them.
Ukraine. We have a really bad situation going on, as you know. This is a sanctuary zone that the Russians have created. And what they're doing is they're lining up all their artillery and rockets and missiles just across the Ukraine border that they then use to attack the Ukrainians. However, your administration and Jake Sullivan have restricted the arms use so that Ukraine cannot defend itself and fire back at Russia. That's why I mandated the ATACMS and the supplemental, the long range, short range, and the HIMARS, that your administration is tying their hands behind their back, not unlike what you're trying to do in Israel. Will you change this policy so Ukraine can fight without one hand tied behind its back?
Well, as you know, we've rallied 50 countries over the last 2 years to come to Ukraine's defense, to provide it with the weapons it needs to defend itself, to push back against Russian aggression. When it comes to enabling, endorsing attacks outside of Ukraine, that's not something we've done, but Ukraine will have to make, and will make, its own decisions, and I want to make sure it gets the equipment that it needs.
Well, you know, Congress got them the equipment, and thank you for implementing that, but Congress did not put restrictions on the use of these weapons. It's Jake Sullivan and your administration that has put the restrictions on these weapons, and I talked to them, and this is not, they cannot achieve victory with these restrictions that you, not the Congress, have placed on them. And I hope you'll take that back to the National Security Advisor and the National Security Council and change this policy decision that is very dangerous and damaging to the Ukrainian people.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.